Ikea Store in Puerto Rico by Shannon, Herbert, and Kevin. What is a global market opportunity? According to our book, a global market opportunity is a favorable combination of circumstances, locations, and timing that offers prospects for exporting, investing, sourcing, or partnering in foreign markets. In such locations, the firm may perceive opportunities to sell its products and services, establish factories or other production facilities to produce its offerings cheaper or more competently, procure raw materials, components, or services of lower cost or superior quality, or enter beneficial collaborations with foreign partners. 6 easy tasks to define and pursue global market opportunities. 1. Analyze organizational readiness to internationalize. Examine company strengths and weaknesses. Eliminate deficiencies that hinder your goals. Step 2. Assess the suitability of the firm's products and services for foreign markets. For each target market, identify factors that will alter market potential. Assess foreign customer preferences and characteristics, relevant laws, requirements of channel intermediaries, and characteristics of competitors' offerings. Step 3. Screen countries to identify attractive target markets. You should be able to identify 5 to 6 country markets that hold best potential for firms. Size and growth rate, market intensity, import receptivity, economic freedom degree, country risk, and consumption capacity. Step 4. Assess the industry market potential, or the market demands for the products or services in a selected target market. Develop a 3 to 5 year forecast of industry sales for each target market. Assess market size and growth rate, relevant industry trend, competitive intensity degree, tariff and non-tariff trade barriers, regulations and standard, specific customer requirements and preferences, etc. Step 4. Choose qualified business partners such as distributors or supplies. Determine value-adding activities. Determine desirable attributes of foreign partners. Assess and select foreign partners. Step 5. Estimate company sales potential for each target market. Have a 3 to 5 year sales forecast in each target market. Determine factors that will influence the company's sales potential. IKEA SWOT analysis. IKEA's strengths include a strong global branch which attracts key consumer groups. It promises the same quality and range worldwide. Its vision, which is to create a better everyday life for many people. A strong concept based on offering a wide range of well-designed functional products at a low cost. And a democratic design reaching an ideal balance between function, quality, design, and prices. IKEA's cost consciousness means that low prices are taken into account when each product is designed from outset. IKEA's weaknesses include the size and scale of its global business. This could make it hard to control standards and quality. The need for low-cost products. This needs to be balanced against producing good quality. IKEA also needs to differentiate itself and its products from competitors. IKEA needs to also keep good communication with its consumers and others about its environmental activities. The scale of the business makes this a difficult task. Threats. IKEA threats include social trends such as the slowdown in first-time buyers entering the housing market. This is a core market segment for IKEA products. The market forces more competitors entering the low-price household and furnishing markets. IKEA needs to reinforce its unique qualities to compete with these. And finally, economic factors, the recession slowdown, consumer spending, and disposable incomes. Opportunities for IKEA is a growing demand for greener products. A growing demand for low-priced products. Trends in the current financial climate may result in consumers trading down for more expensive stores, and the demand for reduction in water usage and lower carbon footprint. So what is our product? It's obviously the IKEA furniture store. So you're probably asking, why IKEA? Well, currently, IKEA does not have a facility in Puerto Rico. It already has the warehouses and manufacturing buildings in the U.S., where there is little or no taxation between the U.S. and Puerto Rico on importing and exporting. In the past decade, IKEA has also been expanding globally into Russia and China. Currently, their sales are the highest in Europe at 80%. They need to continue global market expansion, and this is how we should do it. Additionally, real estate is a large area of opportunity in Puerto Rico, home sales reaching $2.47 billion in 2011. So why wouldn't we? Real estate. Puerto Rico specializes in various housing styles due to the tropical nature. They have luxury homes, beach homes, second homes, condominiums, apartments, antique properties, investment properties, and where we would like commercial properties. In 2011, home sales hit $2.47 billion in Puerto Rico. New and existing totaled 30.4% increase, and home sales amounted to 15,573 new and existing units. Buyer and commercial property tax incentives. Benefits for the seller. 50% discount, stamps and vouchers of the purchase and sale deed. 100% capital gains tax exemption when selling the property. And zero charges on stamps and vouchers for the mortgage cancellation deed. Benefits for the buyer is 50% discount, stamps and vouchers of the mortgage deed, and 50% capital gains tax exemption when selling the property. So who would be our target market? Ikea furniture would target first-time homebuyers, families, and hospitality businesses such as hotels. Real estate and tourism are areas of opportunity in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is known for its beautiful beaches and natural attractions, and these attract visitors, which also attract hotels that decorate in bulk at small cost. As mentioned previously, the real estate is growing as well. With this growth and the buyer incentives, first-time buyers are looking for inexpensive yet modern furniture to decorate their new homes with, and that's where we come into play, IKEA. Now let's take a look at Puerto Rico's social and cultural factors. Puerto Rico is bilingual, it's Spanish and English, so that means there's a limited language barrier. There's 3.9 million citizens, in urban and suburban, nearly 2 million in the cities. It is a densely populated island with a mixed culture and racial influences. This is just a quick look at the occupational employment and wages. In 2010, there were 900,000 people employed in Puerto Rico, with managers making the highest salary of $60,000 a year. The average of all the professionals was $26,000, however. So this is important. We need to be able to know how much our customers are making, and this is actually a great incentive for IKEA. Our market is for a customer looking for affordable furniture with good quality, and that's what we are. Puerto Rico's demographics. 76.2% is white with a Spanish origin, 6.9% black, 0.3% Asian, American Indian 0.2%, and mixed 4.4%. Additionally, people in the ages 15 to 24 make up 14.6%, 25 to 54 years make up 38.6%, and 55 to 64 years make up 11.9%. What about the hospitality capacity? Well, there's 12,000 plus rooms available. 50% of accommodations are located in the San Juan area due to tourism. International chains such as the Sheraton, Westin, Marriott, Hilton, the Ritz-Carlton, Holiday Inn, as well as other luxurious independent resorts offer very reliable accommodations. There's a huge boom underway in boutique hotel construction as well, which promises a higher level of service and Miami chic appeal. Most large cities have at least one international chain hotel. These are properties to rent, buy, or lease available, whether it is a quiet home or a vacation rental. There are also many fully furnished apartments you can rent by the day, week, month, especially in Old San Juan. Investment incentives. While we already mentioned the culture and social investment incentives, we also have political and legal, economic, and the marketing conditions. For political and legal, Puerto Rico shares U.S. political, monetary, and legal system. The U.S. jurisdiction has tax benefits of a foreign tax structure. Puerto Rico is part of the U.S. free trade zone and customer system and is part of the banking system, which is regulated under U.S. law. Incentive acts include economic growth with foreign direct investment attraction, and then always there's the popular Democratic Party. For economic, it's an open economy, We also have new tax incentives, in which I will show a YouTube video to brief, and economic affairs including Operation Bootstrap and Foreign Trade Board. So let's see why Puerto Rico is attractive as a tax haven.
In 1952, when Puerto Rico, the Commonwealth, was created by Congress, Puerto Rican residents do not pay U.S. federal income taxes. Last year, the government passed 3 laws, Law 20, 22, and 273.
Which mean
that if you're a U.S. citizen and you move to Puerto Rico, you would pay 4% on earned income, 0 on distributions and dividends, but only from Puerto Rico's source income.
So you've got to move.
So let's also take a look at the economy transition. The old economy, where there were federal incentives, external capital, big government, high taxes, inward-oriented, and low skill or low wages, has now transferred to the new economy with local incentives, local capital, small government, low taxes, outward-oriented, and high skill and productivity. Here's a look at our new business model. Here's a look at the economic forecast. As you can see, in 2005, we were at about 2%. There was a depression around 2009 to 2010 with an expected forecast to rise to 1.1% in 2014 for our GNP. Here's our competitive environment. The most competitive potential with Switzerland at the top, Singapore, Finland, Sweden, and Puerto Rico at 31. Our population of 3.7 million, our GDP of $98.8 billion, and per capita of 26,500. So where are some of our problems at? Well, in Puerto Rico, the most problematic factors for doing business include the top 4 of inefficient government bureaucracy, labor regulation, access to financing, and our crime and theft levels. Here's Puerto Rico's Global Sustainability Index. So what's our competitive environment? Well, there's 233 companies under furniture stores located in Puerto Rico. Our main rival is Rooms To Go, which already has 5 stores situated around the island. So how do we overcome our competitive environment? Well, the real estate and tourism are still growing. While there are many competitors with the 233 furniture stores in Puerto Rico alone, Ikea is already a known brand. For an example, Hong Kong Ikea is the city's leading brand when it comes to committed customers. Brand awareness and loyalty will help gain market share. So what's our new strategy? Wasting resources is a mortal sin at Ikea. Expensive solutions to any kind of problem are usually the work of mediocrity. We have no respect for a solution until we know what it costs. Ikea set out on a new strategic path to offer even lower prices to consumers while positioning itself for long-term growth. It accomplished this through the simplest of methods, focusing relentlessly on separating good costs, productive investments, from the bad costs, which were unnecessary expenses. Ikea has invested 100% of its savings on essential business qualities. So again, why Ikea in Puerto Rico? Well, Puerto Rico remains a retail mecca. Evidence of that is the impressive $35 billion in average annual sales generated through local retail activity. The new design of the 123 Furniture Concept Store are good examples of how local entrepreneurs can not only grow but also thrive in this market. Our company, the world's largest furniture maker, is reportedly in talks with the island government's Economic Development and Commerce Department on an initial plan to set up central warehouse in as many as 3 stores. Ikea pulls its famous meatballs in Dominican Republic. Even though Ikea has a diverse amount of products, we should keep it simple and stick to our furniture line. We also have a Facebook page which can be located with the link, so join us. The idea is to let everyone know that we want an Ikea store for Puerto Rico. If we have the most profitable stores in another chain, why not have Ikea? More information about Ikea at our website at www.ikea-usa.com. And here's our works cited. Thank you, Professor.